How we doing today, everybody? My name is Steven Ryan. This is presented by Fan Arch, and welcome to Cubs Daily, your one-stop shop for all Cubs news, notes, content. This is the place to be. Shout out to our ever-growing community. You guys are the absolute best. Continue to share your thoughts and like the video if you are enjoying the content. Otherwise, I appreciate you guys checking us out. So, Cubs lose yesterday 5-0 in just what seemed like a lifeless game. Like, I hate saying it that way, but this offense just looks like it just does not look good. Again, 7 hits, all of them were singles, 9 runners left on base. Just not what you want to see here from this Cubs team as we try to battle for the NL Central. Do I think we're firmly in the wild card picture? Absolutely. I'm not too concerned about that. Now, the lead is safe given this recent history with this Cubs team. There's no doubt about that, but there's a lot of teams to jump. I think this team's a little too good to not blow that lead, but hey, what do I know? It's baseball, right? More chaotic things have absolutely happened, no doubt about it. So, it didn't look good yesterday. I mean, there were mental errors. It didn't seem like there was any panache to this team whatsoever. And this is the part where you have to kind of point at the front office, right? I personally do not try to get too frustrated with Jed and the Ricketts, but now it's really starting to kind of bother me. But again, I kind of see both sides of the plate, right? Does this team need a shot in the arm? Yes, I do not disagree with anyone on that front. Could we use another starting pitcher? Absolutely. I think we're all aligned in those goals of what this Cubs team needs. Now, on the flip side, was that game-changing arm available? That's the question we all have to ask, right? Mackenzie Gore has been roughed up his last few starts. It's not looking good for him. Joe Ryan is a good pitcher. I'm not going to deny that. But he's kind of rounding into form as it sits now. He's had 2 really, really good seasons. His rookie season, he was pretty solid too. But again, he's still not proven in my eyes as a legit number 1 starter. You know, that's kind of where, in my opinion, I think that's the differentiator, right? In my opinion, there's not a lot of true number 1 pitchers out there. I can really only count 3 or 4 on hand. And this is going off the top of my head quickly, like Skeens Skubal, who also got roughed up yesterday, and Garrett Crochet. Maybe Spencer Strider as well. Like, again, and you start getting on a floaty line there. And I consider a true number 1 like a shutdown pitcher. Like, if my team's lost 6 in a row, I throw you on the mound, we're going to win the ball game. Again, I just don't think there's truly that many of them out there. And I think the Cubs are better off trying to let Cade Horton develop into that kind of pitcher, you know? So again, have to start pointing fingers, it feels like, at the front office. Just a very frustrating deadline. Did they make moves to supplement this team? Yes, absolutely. But I understand the feeling of all Cubs fans out there. Like, this team needs a shot in the arm, okay? They need some juice. They need to feel revitalized, and I think every championship team that kind of goes through it, maybe except the Dodgers last year. I don't even remember what the Dodgers did at the deadline last year, but you just make a move to help supplement the team as we make the playoff push, and it just doesn't feel like the Cubs did that. Now, are they banking on maybe a prospect coming up and doing that? Maybe. I don't know what the part of the plan is, but if they are, let's call him up, huh? Let's call up Owen Casey. Let's see what he can do. Let's see what Ballesteros can do. Because over the past 2 weeks, the only shot in the arm that I ever felt from this team was the Ballesteros bases-clearing double in the Milwaukee Brewers series. Bring the kid up. Why not? We might as well see what he got if we're not going to trade him away. So just frustration after frustration with this team going into this weekend. I wanted 2 of 3. And when you're pitching with Matt Boyd, who, you know, we're going to talk about his brilliance here in a few minutes, we got to win these games specifically, especially against the Cardinals, who are a 500 team. They are our rival. But again, they traded everybody at the deadline, right? They diminished their bullpen. They traded away 3 of those guys. You know, the starter had over a 5 ERA. What are we doing? We're taking strikes, we're swinging at balls. It's just not a good look at all. And that kind of goes into the mental errors, right? Did you see that second inning yesterday with Matt Boyd? I mean, the fact that he got out of that inning with only one run was a true miracle in the sense, because that was just obnoxious. Those runners on second and third, and there was a pitcher that was a ball that hit to the pitcher. He stopped it. He lollygagged for way too long over there, and the runner was safe at first. Just like, what? How is that possible? You need to be making quick, decisive decisions, getting these runners out, making it happen for your team, and it just didn't happen yesterday. And again, I still think what Matt Boyd has done for this team has been absolutely brilliant. But again, and there was the other instance on the paths as well, right? We had Ian Happ on third with one out. You have to be able to get him home. These really, really good teams, and again, I think the Cubs are a good team. Maybe not really, really good, because we can't even get a runner from home with one out. You have to get him home. It is a requirement. You need every single run. Wilson Contreras made it 3-0 because he got caught in between the bases, and he wanted to make sure that run scored. I mean, again, I don't even think he needed to do that necessarily. I think that run was scoring regardless. But either way, he's like, we're gonna take this 3-0 lead, regardless. So and that's why I got caught down in that rundown, and they were able to cut him off at the place. That's what I saw. If you guys saw something different, please let me know in the comments below. But just mental errors. It's frustrating to watch, right? You watch Dansby Swanson the other night miss the base. Like, excuse me? It was just a wild, wild thing that this Cubs team has just been going through. But again, I'm going to say it. Matt Boyd went 5 innings. He gave up 3 runs. It wasn't the prettiest start of his Cubs career. I understand that. But, this is my point with these kind of pitchers like him, Colin Ray. The magic runs out eventually. And I don't know if we're going to be getting that much more of Matt Boyd magic. I'm confident in him. Like, if he goes into a playoff start, right, and he does what he does against the Cardinals, that needs to be enough to win ball games. You need to be okay with that as a offense. You need to go find a way to score 4, 5, or 6 runs. It's just inexcusable. That's just the way it goes. So, I don't know what else to explain. I understand we wanted to get more pitching at the deadline. I don't disagree that we needed more pitching, because you can never have enough pitching. Plain and simple, you can never have enough pitching. But 3 runs from Matt Boyd, the starter. Obviously, the bullpen gave up a couple. 3 runs in 5 innings. It's not bad. It's not great. But you know what? That's good enough. That's good enough for you to go win a baseball game. The offense needs to be better, plain and simple. And I think the part that is frustrating me the most is that I know the offense can do it. It's not like years past, right? It's not like 22 or 21 or 23 where we're just kind of like, can the offense give us enough support to help this team? And the answer was no. Now we know that the offense can absolutely do it, and that's the part that sucks the most. Because Matt Boyd, we're wasting a Matt Boyd season. This is an absolutely brilliant season for Matthew Boyd. I don't know if he's ever going to have a season like this again. Again, go look at his numbers on Baseball Reference. If you disagree with me, that's totally fine. But he has never had a season like this in the big leagues. Ever. This is his best season by far in Major League Baseball. And guess what? When you go through every single player's stats that's ever played the game, guess what? They only have one best season ever for their career. I don't want to sit here and bank on having Matt Boyd having another best season. He might. I don't want to. I can't bank on it though. Okay, that is not an easy thing to do. So, just again, when our good pitchers are pitching, we have to find a way to win the games. We've lost 3 games this week. Matt Boyd twice, Shota once. And they were brilliant in each one of the games. I think Matt Boyd went 7 innings last week, right? And we lost that game. They pitched a combined 19 innings, gave up 4 runs, and we've lost all 3 games. I don't know what else to say. It's just incredibly frustrating. All right, game 2 tonight, 6:15. It's going to be on Fox. We got our man Colin Ray on the mound. We're facing Palante, who this team has had moderate success against, okay, which is good to see. It looks, Bush is hitting 1,000 against him in 2 plate appearances. He's hit a home run. Castro's hit a home run against him. Horner has even gone yard against this guy. So, again, Happ hitting .417 for his career. This is another chance to get back into the thick of it. We are 5 back of Milwaukee. The division is not out of reach. It just feels like it's 9 miles away. That is just the incredible frustrating part about this team, ladies and gentlemen. It's another winnable game, which is all I can ask for. Given this time of year, the Cubs are, they can play better than this. Maybe they're not as good as we think they are. That's fine. We know that they're better than this. This is just a ridiculous stretch that we have been going through in terms of an offensive slope. So hopefully the Bats can get right today again. Again, Colin Ray, go out there, do your job. Let's go even the series, and we can come back tomorrow and get a series win. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. It's go Cubs go to the end, no matter how frustrated I am. But I totally understand. So if you want to sound off down in the comments below, please feel free to share your thoughts. If you agree with me, you disagree with me, I am A-okay with that. Otherwise, I hope you all have a fantastic Saturday, and I'll talk to you soon.